it going, everyone? And welcome to what is the hottest day of the year in my godforsaken country. It's about 80-something degrees outside, and my room is way hotter than outside. So it's probably like 90-something in here, and I have a fan on low, so as not to make noise, about 6 feet away from me. So if I sound like I'm melting, that's why. So how are you doing? Holy crap. I'm gonna try not to mention the heat again for the entire episode, but just bear that in mind. If I sound not my normal self, if things I say make no sense, if I am not entertaining in the slightest bit, you know why. It's because I am literally cooking to death in my own fucking skin. See, I couldn't even say the word skin, it just came out as skin. Right, well anyway. So, last time, we found Yero's letter inside his strongbox. I've already encountered the two apothecary last night. I saw some sort of vision. The moment this premonition was over, I heard the two apothecaries speaking about the exact same thing I heard in this vision. The bandits attacked the dam and killed them. I owe my life to a mercenary called Jesper Dalvarak. He informed me that this damned fever is caused by my sudden talent in magic and offered to help me by introducing me to his employers who can heal it. In turn, I have to help him in bringing lights to a Magister's rampage. Alrighty then. So it said nothing about the letter, so I don't really know why I read that part, but you know, whatever. So anyway, we have to tell Jesper about Yero's life letters. Here's the thing. Game has no quick travel. If I open up the map, Jesper, all the way over there. Like balls, we're going over there now when we're this close to Alfrid and possibly an actual settlement that we can use to sell things. I'm hoping when we get there we might be able to buy a horse, or there might be some kind of quick travel system like the horse and carriage thing that they have in Skyrim. I don't know. I just really hope there is. Oh, and here's another thing. Whilst I walk, I'm going to explain it. Once again, I actually tweeted at the developers of the mod, you know, Enderal, on Twitter, and told them about my problems with the audio. They said to uninstall the Enderal, then essentially use Steam to fix Skyrim's installation to see if, you know, there are any missing files, and then reinstall Enderal and it should be okay. Did that, didn't work. So then I downloaded a completely separate version of Enderal from the Nexus website, because I got the other ones from like moddb.com or something. Long story short, reinstalled it with the... That bunny flew for a second there. I saw that bunny. I saw that. Anyway, so for a second, oh look, it looks like we might have actually found some civilization, but everyone will just attack me, because that's what they do. Everyone's a dick in this place. Everyone,
hey,
holy
you
shit.
There. Yes, you. Do you want to know a secret?
No. Fuck off. I'm so tempted to say buzz off, kid, because that's pretty close to what I said. Anyway, long story short, it didn't work. We still don't have any fucking sound effects for a bunch of different things. I will continue to try and fix it, but I'm damned if I know what's going on. What do you mean?
Well, I found something. Something really, really awesome. But I need help from somebody as tall and strong as you.
I'll have you know I'm not tall at all.
I show you what I mean, and you promise to help me in return. What do you say?
He sounds a bit like Timmy... Is it Timmy Turner? The kid's name from Fairly Odd Parents? Why exactly are you asking me and not your parents? I'm a complete stranger and could be dangerous. This is very true, yes. Apparently this will help along the quest. Could be a little more specific. What did you find? Well, ask him this, because that's probably something I'd say. You know, I could be dangerous, kid.
Dangerous? I don't know. You wouldn't be as close to the village and to the guards then, would you? And I don't want Daddy and the others to find out about this. That would spoil the surprise.
I don't trust this kid at all. Be more specific, fucko.
I'll show you in a moment, but first, you have to promise to help me.
Yeah.
Come on, don't be a chicken.
A chicken? No one calls me a chicken.
Awesome! I knew you'd say yes. Come, follow me.
Come with me, and you'll see a land of pure imagination. I see you there. Who the hell are you? You gonna attack me? Oh, we got 40 EP. Now who you gonna call not the EPs? Now who you gonna call JAAG? If you have a rift with either one of us, break out before you get bum rushed. Man, that killed the frame rate. I don't know what's going on with the frame rate. Like 60 now, turn around 20. What? Game kinda runs like shit. Hello.
Look! I found this yesterday when I was searching for shells. Awesome, isn't it?
You mean that? Well, it's a casket. You know what you usually find in caskets? Dead bodies. Told you I could be dangerous.
Yes, and you know what? If you shake it, You can hear a rattling, as if there are coins in
I
it.
don't trust this kid at all. I don't trust him at
All
all.
we need to do is break it open. Then we can split the loot. And I could give Daddy the money for the pointy beard man.
Alright,
So what
who's
do
the
you
pointy
think?
beard man?
I've already tried to open it, but it just won't budge.
It's because you're a weak little pathetic child. Tell me about the pointy beard man, though.
Yeah, that man from the big city.
I wanna
who
go to a
always
big
comes
city.
after a moon turn. He wants money from the farmers. Daddy says he works for this Shank or Boric or something like that.
Shanker board? What? You mean landlord? So I take it your daddy, quote unquote, owes his landlord money. Is he a shit?
Yeah, I think so. He always tries to make us think everything is okay, but I'm not stupid. And maybe
No.
there are enough pennies in this box for Daddy to pay the pointy beard man. Who knows?
Your mouth is now not moving, kid. You're freaking me out even more than you would already, and you're a child, so you're already naturally freaking me out. Also, look at his shirt. Holy shit, you are covered in dirt. That rhymes. Okay, let me have a try.
Sure.
So we may have to kill these crabs, because, you know, crabs. Alright, so, how does one summon a wolf? Is this the wolf? This is the sword, isn't it? Motherfucker. Alright, well, hang on, kid. I'm gonna fight off the crabs. Unless they're friendly. Are you friendly? You are friendly. Then I'll let you live. I will let you live. Mostly just out of laziness, to be perfectly honest with you. Alright, so what's in the box? The lock is rusted. A lockpick won't work. What? Hang on. Hang on. Silas showed me a casket which most likely washed up at the beach near Riverville. That's what it was called, Riverville. Open up the rusty casket. That's all it says. Okay, I'm gonna mark the quest. Points to the casket. Is there anything else around here we can use? Like a shovel we can use to break it open or something? Maybe I have to smack it? Let's use our regular weapons. I don't trust the ethereal one. There you go.
Awesome! Let's see what's in there.
See, that's cool. I don't think you could do that in regular Skyrim. Alright, it's mine, by the way. Okay. Oh, he's doing it. Damn it.
There are... Oh, come on. What is that?
It's not gonna be money, obviously. What is it, little boy?
There aren't any pennies. Only these weird nails and a piece of paper. Here, take a look for yourself.
Is it a treasure map? Old note added to the inventory. Read the old notice. Okay. Where would you be? Oh, here we go. Says it's a book. No. Day and night it stands there sublime, proud, full of power, giving blessings in times of need on our path until we die. Right, hold on. This has got to be a riddle, right? Day and night it stands there sublime, proud, full of power, giving blessings in times of need on our path to... It's got to be some kind of statue, right? Like a god or something? Statue of a god?
So, does it say anything?
It says, wait. It looks like some kind of poem to me. I'm not sure. I'm just the main character. I'm awfully stupid.
A poem? What if it's a riddle?
I know.
That's what you grown-ups call it, don't you? What does it say exactly?
Says you suck.
A blessing in distress? That...
Oh, the lighthouse.
Oh, sugar. Why do you
Maybe.
grown-ups always have to talk so complicated? That is... Wait. Father Vildus, the priest, he always talks about blessings at the sermons. Maybe the writer is talking about the shrine. The one behind our house.
That was close.
Quickly, you should go take a look over there. I have to go back to the farm to feed the Leors, but tell me at once if you find anything.
I wonder if the Leo is that weird, or one of those weird, let me rephrase it. You remember we found like a weird looking white pack yak kind of thing that was, you know, carrying a bunch of goods, hence the name pack yak, but it wasn't a yak, it was weird looking. Maybe that's a Leor, is what I'm saying. I don't frickin' know. Maybe it's Eeyore. There's a chicken egg. Can I steal it? No. Lame. Alright, well, we found the settlement. Hello! Mendy Bill?
Hello.
Hello!
Hello.
Hello!
Is it important?
Damn, I was hoping she was going to keep doing that. Riverville, Marrick's farm. Let's go into Marrick's farm, shall we? And have a nice little chat with our friend Marrick.
Ahoy.
Whoa! First of all, you sounded really far away, but there you are, up in
Ahoy.
my face. Wait a minute. Does she keep doing that? Do it again. Do it again! Also, what kind of name is Sickle Stroke?
Ahoy!
Ahoy, yes. That's what she's gonna say. Ahoy!
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 I could do this for quite some time. I won't, though. The part Tome 12, The Star Summonate. I don't know if we've read this, so, you know, I'm just gonna skip through the pages, because it's probably gonna be long as balls. Yes! Yes, it is! Well, I guess it wasn't that bad compared to that butcher of whatever that we found, because damn. Yeah, like I say, some of the sound effects are still messed up. I have no idea why. I've reinstalled the game like 4 different times from, I think, all 3 different versions of the download that you can get. I don't know what's going on. I tried. I have no mods in the regular Skyrim. I don't know why it's doing it. I seem to be like the only fucker having this problem. Yeah, this must be a Leo. Man, you are goddamn terrifying. Oh, God. That was awesome.
Sir.
And really scary. My sir.
A foreigner, huh? What a surprise.
I like his voice. He's very
A
pompous.
foreigner, huh?
What a surprise. Alright, kid, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Did you look at the shrine yet?
No, I didn't. I've been too busy talking to the weirdos in your town. Alright, let's get out of here. Sometimes I realize how insane I look if someone were to walk into the room right now. You know? What are you two doing? What are you staring at? What are you staring at? What are you staring at?
Huh? What do you want?
Oh, no. Wash? Yeah, you eat that bread. Eat it. Alright.
Watch
Malfeasance
yourself.
blessings.
The streets aren't safe this time of the day.
Awesome voice, buddy. Awesome voice. Can I go in here?
Malfeasance blessings.
Oh, thank you, yes. I don't really know who that is. I appreciate it. I just don't really know who it is. Let me open up the map. Oh, so this is where Alfrid is. So it's not a big, like, city. Though clearly there are big cities, because they've mentioned that a few times. So Alfrid seems to be right over there. Oh, to God. I ain't even gonna try and pronounce that name. You will be Dave.
Monsieur?
Hello, Dave. I'm new to the city, and I'm looking for work. Do you know where I can find any?
Work, huh? If you know a thing or two about herbs and the healing arts, you should talk to the mayor. His companion has been sick for moons now. Poor Mathilda. I've never met a woman more generous than her. She doesn't deserve that.
Okay, interesting. A voice from the water. Is there any news?
News? Where have you been these past moons? The whole city's talking about nothing else but the Mad Magister. 30 dead novices. Oh, boy. How could something like this happen? Within the Order?
I don't know. I don't really know anything about your damn world. A whole new world. Riverville discovered about damn time. Right, so that way is to Ark. Ark, I think, might be a major city because on one of the load screens I got, it mentioned that outside, I think it said like outside the city or the main city or the central city or whatever term they used of Ark, you can buy a house, not a house, a horse for a small fee that will allow you to quick travel faster because, you know, goddamn is it slow normally. Hello.
Who are you?
I'm Jason McGrizzle. Just a traveler. You are Alfrid, right? The childhood friend of a man named Yarrow? A Batman?
This is about his death, isn't it? The rampage.
Maybe. You've heard about it?
Of course, who hasn't? Yarrow was one of us, after
One
all.
of us.
It is terrible. Simply terrible. You want to hear an old man's opinion, though?
Well, not really.
I always expected that something like this would happen.
Suspected.
Malphus, forgive me for talking about a keeper like that, but it's the truth.
You mean you saw it coming? How?
Hard to explain, really. Come on, let's find somewhere to sit. It'll be easier to talk that way.
Alright, fine, I'll play like hello. How you doing?
My sir?
Hello. Anything worthwhile for an adventure in these parts? Like your booty?
Blazes, why do travelers always think I'm here to answer their questions? But, well, let me think. You should take a look at the beach right behind Merrick's farm. The tides wash all kinds of plunder ashore. You should go armed, though. There's a lot of king's crabs around.
Yes. I do look as if I can handle them, even though you didn't say that.
What? You mean apart from frenzied animals, hordes of living dead lurking through the wilderness, and this whole red madness thing? No, none.
Do I
Just be
sense
careful
sarcasm?
when you're outside the walls.
Alright. Care about me, do you? Already, I think we found ourselves a mate in this strange land. Alright, let's save. Boop. Alright, Alfred, spill the beans. I know it,
Well,
Bruce Wayne's Batman.
Yarrow. That's quite a subject, you know.
Uh-huh.
You were right when you said we were best friends. Our fathers knew each other. For as long as I can remember, Yarrow and I were getting into trouble together. At least, until his mother died.
You killed her, didn't you? Not of old age, I assume, you murderous dog.
No. Bandits killed her in broad daylight on
That was
Penny
you.
Road. Today these incidents are common, but not back then. The road was considered safe. Very safe.
We always go to...
She was on her way to Ark, accompanied by 3 other women, and they were set upon at the pass. None of them survived. Yarrow was shattered. I think the worst part was how his father went downhill after his wife's death. The fishery decayed, and the poor guy filled his days with boozing and sleeping. It changed Yarrow forever.
How exactly? I mean, probably the boozing and sleeping, but go on.
Well, that's a good question.
Oh wait, Yarrow's
On
the
one
son, never
hand,
mind.
he became a man, despite his tender age. On the other hand, something inside him woke up, so to speak. A desire to make more of his life. Old Mother Jenica noticed it and took him under her wing. He learned how to read and write, and soon he knew all the holy verses by heart.
Oh, lucky him.
When he didn't have to help his drunken father, he helped in the village as much as he could.
He transformed his grief into productivity. Sounds like a rather positive development.
Indeed, that's one way to look at it. It wasn't long before he was the jewel of the village, the striving young fisherman destined for great things, even though he was only on the path of a manufacturer.
Alright, enough with the ass kissing,
And
goddamn.
then the inevitable happened. A keeper of the order came to Riverville to see the prodigy with his own eyes. And behold, in addition to Yarrow's ingenuity, he also had a slumbering magical talent.
Like me.
The keeper took him away, and a few months later, he started his novitiate. Since then, I've only seen him once or twice, as he rarely visited Riverville. I don't think he ever noticed how much that hurt me.
Oh, boy. Alright, so what do you mean by I always suspected that something like this would happen? Is it uncommon for someone on the manufacturer's path to get a chance to become a keeper? Sure, we'll ask that, because that's not going to carry on the dialogue, apparently.
If one of the manufacturers makes it to Sergeant of the Guard, it's reason enough for a bard song. He must have been the first novice in centuries who was not of the sublime path. So yes, it is uncommon. More than that.
Well, I don't know. Don't lie. I've been on this wall for like 3 hours. Maybe 4. Actually, yeah, for something like 4. Anyway, so what do you mean by I always suspected that something like this would happen? What do you know? Look at these shifty eyes.
Oh,
Trust him.
it's hard to explain. I believe it was the way he was talking
Look at that
about
guard.
his grand plans.
got swagger.
How he wanted to make the world a better place, to become the greatest keeper since Lorem Waterblade.
That's a stupid name.
Underneath all this, there was an anger. An anger mixed with deep grief and disappointment. I don't think he was aware of it because he drew all his strength from that anger. The strength to do all this, to learn and to work day and night, but it frightened me, like the Blue Death.
Oh, come here, buddy.
It slumbers
Bring
inside
it in.
the pathless mage who believes he can master magic without the Order's help. At first, it grants power, but then, one day, it bursts out in an unholy wave of destruction, turning him into one of the monsters in the old songs.
Dude, that sounds awesome. Is that gonna happen to me?
I'm just an old man.
I'm aware.
What do I know about these matters?
I don't know. You've talked enough for someone who doesn't know.
Let me go to sleep. All these memories are making me weary.
Please tell me he just goes to sleep, like, right here on the bench. Alright, thanks for your help, buddy.
Yes, of course.
Ah, I was hoping we'd be, like, forced up and he would just crash on the bench. Alright, so he's going to sleep, is he? Tell Jasper. Oh my god. Alright, well, this is good. At least now we have 2 reasons. Could you imagine? Just take a moment to imagine. We went from here. Wait, Jasper, is the... Jasper's... What? Jasper's there now? You motherfucker! What's he doing in Yarrow's house? Oh my god. Well, anyway, take a moment to imagine we'd gone back to speak to Jasper up here, then gone over here, and then we have to go back over here because he's teleported down here now. Oh my... Sorry, no, you're on teleport. He's traveled. Clearly he's teleported. What are you doing, man?
Yes, of course.
Can't figure out how to get in your house, can you? Go on. There you go, champ. Alright, so let's search around this, town, city. I think they refer to it as a city. I mean, it's a small city, but I guess it could be a city. It's bigger than a town, I suppose. Well, whatever. Anyway, so we're gonna look around. Hopefully find somewhere that we can sell things like this, you know, if someone was here. Who the hell are you?
Uh-huh.
Are your wares for sale?
No, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
Touché, my friend. It was a stupid question. You sell books, eh? Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Some of them are very cheap, like 16 for a lockpick book. Nice, there's blueprints as well. We'll come back to that. One thing at a time. We'll see how much money we actually have and, you know, what other things we might need to buy. I wonder if we can get quests here on this board. Maybe. Bounty missions and petitions are announced on this notice board. Apparently so. Started wanted in Riverville. The pathless one, Redrick Borenstone, is wanted for multiple frauds and aggravated buggery. He is sturdy, has blue eyes, a blonde beard. He's fucking dashing. He is said to be extremely dangerous, so proceed with caution. There are 180 Enderalian pennies issued for his death. I'll do it. I'll do it for science and money. Mostly for the money. Alright, so seriously, if I could sell some stuff? Hello, Vexen.
What do you need?
Anything interesting around here?
Apart
Besides
from my
you?
wares, you mean?
Big boy?
Well, jokes aside, no. At the moment, it's quiet around here. Thank Malthus it is. And you don't hear a lot of good things from the streets these days. Vatirs, brigands... This country has seen better times.
Touché.
What
So seriously,
a
what are you
beautiful
selling?
day, isn't it? Just right for purchase, From me?
I have a dead rabbit staring me in the face. It is not a beautiful day.
Oh, a lot. Tell me if something catches your eye.
What about you? Are you for sale? Haha, I'm flirting with a man even though I'm not into him. Alright, so, he's just selling food. I mean, we could sell him food. We're carrying a lot of food. What does this stuff weigh? Not that much, to be fair. Thankfully. Thankfully they didn't make it, you know, like 5 pounds a piece or something. Alright, so you're not really the guy I'm looking for.
Safe travels.
Sorry. You know, you're not. So this is, like a bank chest, I'm guessing. You found a secure chest. Items which you place in a secure chest can't be lost or stolen. You can find them in every settlement and near mirrored towers, and all of them share the same inventory. Fucking sweet. Okay, so there is a banking system. Thank God. Something Skyrim could have used. Skyrim? Yeah, I know you can buy houses, but before that, you're kind of fucked, aren't you?
I hope the new turnips come soon.
Was it him? I think it was him. Sound like him.
Hey, wait a minute, you... Never mind.
You are not attractive from the side. I'm just gonna throw that out there. What is it?
Oh, you're an outlander, aren't you? From Kilei. Your skin, it looks, different.
Holy shit, you're racist. My mother does, yes. I grew up on Nehrim, though. Why do you ask?
I mean no offense, really. I'm just, well, curious.
My mother does, yes, I grew up on Nehrim.
Nehrim, you say? Huh. But still, your mother must have told you a lot about her homeland, didn't she? Say, Is it true that on Kile, even the door handles of the slum houses are coated with gold? I've heard the Blue Islands Coalition is so rich that they can afford to command a mercenary army large enough to fight an army of seraphs.
You're a very silly woman. Oh, good lord. Okay, so Kile is different, let's put it that way. The Elder Council doesn't regulate trade, as the Order does here in Enderal. There is a lot of wealth in Kile, yes, but just as much poverty, more than here, I'd say. Kile is governed by a bunch of greedy cutthroats. Yes, they are bloody rich, but they don't give a damn about the poor. Let's go with this one, because this sounds more like something I'd say. They don't give a damn about the poor.
Huh. I see. That makes sense,
Look at that
though.
bunny.
You need to be reckless to get rich. You know, once this chaos in the world is over, I want to go travel myself. Who knows? Maybe a captain will hire me as a deckhand. Anyway, thanks for your time. Walk
I'd hire
blessed.
you if you were more attractive, quite frankly. But you ain't. She doesn't look horrible from the front, but that side profile didn't really do nothing for you. Who the hell are you?
Have you heard the news about the Magister? Word has it that he murdered 30 novices, then killed himself up in the temple. By Malphus, what has become of this world?
Yo. Are you drinking bread? It's ingenious!
May your path always be even.
Like, talk about productivity. Also,
Yeah?
you're called Tannerman.
What
You're
do you
called
want?
Tannerman. Are you his wife? Also, I like how he's
May your
Tannerman the
path
Tanner.
always be even.
Who the hell are you talking to? Let's speak to this guy with the broom. You're short and funny looking.
Huh? Wait, I think I know you. You work for the Order, don't you?
I don't think so.
Why are those wild mages up in the temple? Malphus, forgive my doubts, but why would the Grandmaster side with heretics? It just doesn't add up.
I don't know. I don't know enough about the law yet to
new
understand what you
turnip's
people are
come
talking about. Oh god, more children. Hello.
Hey, you there. You want to know a secret?
Why do all the children know secrets? What do you mean, what kind of secret?
A really great secret. You'll see. If you, give me 30 pennies and I'll tell you.
For a sack of grain.
Why should I believe that it's worth 30?
Because I promise. Please. With those pennies, I can have Mizir Gatsidoma make me a wooden horse like the one Sen has. Please.
God, I'm a sucker for women, even if they are. So, you know what? Not gonna say what I was about to say. Here you go.
Wait. Let me count first. Wow, there really are 30. You're great. Thank
I know.
you. So, do you know my sir Mitumael? The, what do you call it? The tanner.
The guy right next to you? The one at the marketplace, you mean? What about him?
Well, last night I heard these weird noises coming from his house, as if he was building something, so I snuck up to his window.
Uh-huh.
He has this secret stash in his house. I think to open it, you have to pull these hidden levers. But I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe you... well, you know. Anyway, I have to go now. Thanks again.
So I gave you money so that you would give me information how to rob this man.
Uh-huh.
I mean, alright then. Alright. You have anything else to say? Oh, you have a name.
Monsieur?
Just a guard, ain't you? Just a guard.
My sir?
We never did speak to you, did we?
Oh.
Ah. You okay, madame?
Oh.
Oh.
I sense vibrations. Horrible, bad vibrations. Oh, yes, I feel them very strongly.
That explains the moaning. Bad vibrations? Are you sure that these aren't good vibrations? Because you sound like you're having a whale of a time.
Oh, yes. Something peculiar surrounds you.
Is it the aura of death?
Your aura?
Oh, it is an aura.
Oh. Oh, by Malphus, no!
No! What about it, you crazy old coot?
It is indigo blue, the color of the dying.
Apparently it was the aura of death.
It must be a magical anomaly, but still, that doesn't bode well.
Am I good or what?
But you're lucky. The stars are on your side.
Oh yeah, the stars, thank you. Cool.
I, just like you, find myself in deep trouble. And maybe we can help each other.
She's very vigorously grinding that. How?
I have a special object in stock. A skull.
You mean this one?
According to the legends, it comes from the midst of the Kiran Desert, and us arcanists refer to it as the Master Skull.
That's a cool name.
It is a risky experiment, but at midnight, if you balance the skull on your head for 1 full hour, it might help to reharmonize your aura. Maybe.
You're just making fun of me, aren't you? I mean, I'll do it, because it's stupid, but I don't trust you. Why not? What do you need help with? Look, if you want me to help you, I want something useful in return, not some skull. We'll go with that.
Oh, such distrust in the cosmic powers. Well, a horse can only be led to the water. Drinking has to be done by the horse itself. If it's coin you're after, you shall have it.
I'm always out to
A couple of days ago, something precious was stolen from me. My beauty potion.
You know, I could tell.
And until yesterday, I was in the dark as to who took it. A vision has shed light onto the matter. It was an aura thief.
Dun dun dun. Did you say your beauty potion?
Yes. Its essence is fresh water directly from the sources of Inodan. A real rarity, you see. But it is as potent as it is exquisite. To those who drink it regularly, the potion grants both an otherworldly allure, as well as it completely stops natural aging.
Have you ever used this potion?
Before you ask, yes. Only through the elixir was I able to maintain my youthful beauty over all these years.
Well, how old are you? Like 100? Anyway, tell me about this, quote-unquote aura thief.
Yes. Old beings from past times, way before the Pyreans. For common eyes, they are invisible, but we, spiritually gifted, can see them.
What you doing back there, motherfucker?
Aura thieves only have one reason for existence, and that is to disrupt harmony by playing horrible pranks on innocent people.
Like you're doing to me.
Such as the theft of my potion.
How can you be sure it wasn't a rainbow-colored unicorn who stole it? Yes, let's go with that.
Unicorns are fairy tales. You should know that.
Oh, my bad.
It was an aura thief. I can feel that deep within me.
Yeah, and those vibrations, huh? Gee, alright. Alright, we'll see if I can find your potion. Any ideas where I should start looking?
I have a suspicion. Yesterday, when I danced at the river, I heard a voice out of nowhere whispering right into my ear. And it only said 6 words. Find me in the Clearwater Cave. I'm sure it was the potion who spoke to me, but I'm too old to go exploring old caves like this one on my own, which is sad since said cave is only a few minutes' march from the village. It's an abandoned mine just up the hill that leads to the pass. Go there and find my potion, and I will reward you most generously.
I don't trust you just like I don't trust the kid, but alright. Bad vibes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's the Tanner guy. What's he doing back there?
Come soon.
So confused. So we need to... Man, we have a lot of quests now. So we need to... okay, hang on. What was the one for the kid? Ask the mayor about the problems of his life, lost hearts, blah, blah, blah. Kill that guy. Okay, so that's what we got from the board. That's her quest. The void, tell Jesper a bunch of stuff. Ask the mayor. Okay, so here's the one for the kid. Silly ass showed me a casket which most likely washed up at the beach near Riverville. Instead of the anticipated treasure, there was only a note in it, which gravely disappointed him. There is some sort of poem on it, perhaps some sort of hint. Find the place described by the poem. He said it was a shrine, so I guess we'll just look out for a shrine whilst we're going along. Okay, so apparently there's some, like, levers we can pull in this dude's house to rob him. I guess we're allowed to go in. It's not locked. He's not in there, quite clearly. His wife might be now, though. Alright, I don't see her. Oh, look, boots. I wonder how stealing and selling stolen items and what have you works in this game. Oh, look, a cushion. That's got to be custom, right? There were no cushions in regular Skyrim, I'm pretty sure. Can I sleep in your bed? Can I sleep? What's trespassing? Annoying! Okay, it's empty. It's also custom, right? That, like, dragon carving thing? Oh, because he's like a tanner. So these are things that he's made, I'm guessing. That's really cool. Okay. I'm gonna grab these leather bits. But, yeah, I knew it was gonna... This is why we need to find a store. There's gotta be one nearby. Oh, god damn it. Alright, let's drop the goblet for now. Can I move? Yes, I can. Alright. Okay, so... His house is just this room? Yeah, let's open up the map. See, I don't see anything here to indicate that there's going to be, like, any hidden walls or anything. There is a chest here. Let's have a look at the chest. Money, sure. Again, I don't know how the stealing works. We can open up the dresser. Scroll of Light Heralds. Scentless ones, I don't really care about that. It's got decent value, but it will over-encumber us, because for some reason it weighs half a bloody pound, even though it's a scroll. This was the house that she mentioned, right? I'm pretty damn sure. It wasn't an actual quest, though, was it? No. It was just, hey, you know, this is how to get some booty. Was that bitch lying to me? Unless... Ah, it is up here. Dude, that's so clever. What did that do? I think she did say levers, plural. Hang on a minute, that just reset, didn't it? I heard something click. Hang on. One second. Yeah, it's I can hear something like resetting. Yeah. So it's going back down. So what am I supposed to do? There's clearly a time limit. Again, there must be multiple levers and we're probably supposed to hit them all before the time limit, but I don't see any other ones. Alright, give me a moment here to look around, and I'll bring you back in when I find either another lever or maybe what that one does. So, one second. Ah, okay, so, I found one here, and I found one there, and then there's that one up there as well. So, let's hit this. Oh god, don't miss it. Hit that. Oh god, stuck. Quick, quick. I don't think I hit it. Oh, son of a bitch. Let's try it again. Hit that. Hit that. Hit the fucking lever, man! What? Wait. Why can I not activate this one? Huh? Is there a specific order I need to do it in? See, it's letting me hit those two, but not that one. Maybe there's a fourth one somewhere and I was supposed to hit that one last, maybe? Oh, is this what it does? That must be what it does. Okay. I didn't actually see what the second thing was that we picked up there. We're only a little bit over-encumbered. Was it a weapon or something? I'll have to check back on the video. It looked like it might have been... Oh, it was this, right? I think so. So, Nimbus of the Mysterious Nomad. So, it's a set item, and it's a necklace. It says mana regen as opposed to increasing your mana. Is that better? I don't know. It also gives 3 armor, apparently. Yes. Okay, well, we'll check that on then. So we need to make a couple of pounds of space. That's got to be what the reward was. That might be why I couldn't hit that one last. Maybe it's like a one-time activation thing or something, and you need to activate the other 2 before you can hit that one. I don't know. I don't know. The skull seems to have no value, so we're just going to chuck that. I'm still over-encumbered. My god. It doesn't weigh that much. Oh, god. I'll drop that for now. Okay. Okay. Well, we've robbed this man. I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was very fun. I like that. See, that's the sort of thing I wish was in more games. Just secret little things like that you wouldn't normally get. You know, unless you either really went out of your way to find it, or, you know, you pay the kid for the tip. Why she knows that, I have no idea.
I hope the new tenant comes soon.
Alright, so who lives here? Gatsidormatalatas house. Yes, I think that's the name of a bunch of the guards that we've seen. I think someone else had that name. So, yeah, I think wasn't it like the little dwarf-looking dude? It was this guy, wasn't it?
Huh? Wait, I think I know
yeah,
you.
okay,
You work
said
for the
last
Order,
time.
don't you?
Shut up!
Why are those wild men
Shut
up in
up.
the temple?
Governor.
Malphus, forgive my doubts, but why would the Grandmaster side with heretics?
Okay, can...
Just
Oh
doesn't
god,
add
he's
up,
pissed, he's
man.
pissed! 5 crime gold? No, come on! Ah, son of a bitch. Is the law gonna attack me? Not yet. I'm gonna make a save. Probably should have saved before that happened. So, for some reason, we're not allowed in here. So I'm gonna try and sneak. It's not working. Alright, that guy's pissed. I want to interact with this. Doesn't do anything. Damn it. Damn it all. Oh, we're hidden. Yeah, give me those ingots. I recover myself, damn it. Oh god, I hate everything. Let's drop one of the swords.
You don't have any...
Why are you pissed off with me? You're a hunter, right? How's the situation in the wilderness? I'm new to this area. Do you happen to have any tips for me? Sure, we'll go with that.
Tips? Just be wary if you're outside city walls. I guess you've noticed as much already, but this country has seen better days.
I have, laddie. I have. You're a hunter, right? How's the sitch?
Don't ask. The wolves act as if they've been cursed, attacking anything and anyone on sight, and killing game they don't even eat afterwards. This must be the red madness everyone's talking about.
Excuse me.
Oh, blazes. Where's this supposed to lead?
I don't know. I don't know.
Farewell.
What about you?
Have you heard? Nehrim has been united again.
Sure.
But their leader
I'm
must
sorry. Can't stay to talk. That guy fucking hates me. I don't know why. I don't know what I did, but he hates me. Alright, so, chicken. Let's go check over here. The mayor's house. We were supposed to check that for something, right? Asked the mayor about the problems of his wife. I had the guards talking about how something bad happened to Mathilda, and how the mayor doesn't deserve that. I should ask the major what happened to her. They missed the O in mayor. In fact, hang on. They missed... Yeah, they just spelled it completely wrong. Maybe that's German for mayor? That would be weird if they just didn't translate that one word, but I guess it's possible. See, I don't know if we're allowed in here now because it's nighttime, but I'm gonna try. There must be like an inn or something around here that we can stay in. Hello. How you doing? Are you the mayor?
You're not from Riverville, are you? What do you want?
No, I'm not. Hello. I've heard your wife is sick, and I've just barged in to ask you this.
Is that so? What does that have to do with yourself?
Well, I'm the main character, my friend. Why so distrustful? Maybe I could help you. I might be able to help for a price, of course. We'll go with the second one.
How noble of you. But how do I know you're not a quack? I know nothing about you.
I never said I wasn't a quack. I'm not going to ask twice. If you don't want my help, fine. Look, I really do understand a thing or two about magic, and maybe I could help your wife. We'll go with that.
All right then. I suppose it can't get any worse than it already is. Come, let's go upstairs.
Okay. Let's go. We just met, but, you know. We'll go on then. Goddamn, what's this? Seems to be a lady lying down in a long white dress. Interesting. Interesting. Can't tell if she's dead or if she's just having a whale of a time. Am I supposed to go before you? What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Is he following me? I feel like he's following me. Where's your wife? Is she in here? Grabs the key. Oh, look, you're gonna have to open this frickin' door. Come on! Holy crap, you're the worst mayor of all time. Does he have anything... Sorry. Does he have anything here that we can steal that might be handy? Steel bookshelf. Oh, okay.
Well then, let's keep this short. For 3 moons now, Matilda has been hearing voices. Sometimes during the day, sometimes at night. There is no pattern. According to what she told me when she was still lucid, the voices seem to come from the sea. And it's a mixture of pleading, screams, and weeping.
She's hallucinating. She's batshit insane. We should put her down.
Maybe so. Or maybe it is some kind of a ghost, or a magical anomaly. Only Malphus knows. Since the night she first heard the voices, however, her health has been worsening. At first she lost her appetite. Then she started vomiting. To make things even worse, she now has a fever that gets more dire by the minute. Father Vildus is clueless, And even the two apothecarius who quickly passed through the village said they don't know what's wrong with her. She has even stopped recognizing me lately, and talking to her has become impossible.
Sounds like Alzheimer's, to be honest.
I don't want to lie, stranger. I just don't know what to do anymore. If it keeps going like this, Matilda will not see the turn of the year.
Alright, I'll fix her, don't worry. And only she can hear these voices, correct?
Yes. And the times when she hears them are her only waking moments. She then starts screaming, on, flailing around as if the Black Guardian stood before her. It's horrible to see her like that. My brother Meldor is a traveling arcanist, and has already examined the house for magical anomalies, all to no avail. Whatever causes these voices, it only affects her.
I get. I'm really sorry, and do these voices say anything?
No. According to what she said to me when she was still lucid, they are just a babble of voices, and a horrible one at that.
You have a giant nose. And you don't have the slightest idea as to where this came from?
No, not in the least. You know, Matilda is such a good person.
Prove it.
If it is a ghost that has possessed her, then it must be a cruel one who only wants to see her in pain. And if it's a disease, that Malphus shall be damned for making her suffer like this. I'm sorry. I should not have said that.
Yeah, your god's gonna be pissed at you, ain't my god? It's fine. I will see if I can find out what's causing this. Do you have an idea where to start? Maybe I can examine the patient.
You. Maybe it helps if you were there for one of these seizures. I don't feel comfortable about it, but if it could help, we have to give it a try.
Alright, leave me alone with your wife. That might be a good idea. How should we go about that?
Just come back in a few hours' time. It hasn't been too long since she had the last one. Give me a moment with her until then, all right? My brother Meldor will let you in once it's time.
Okay. Oh, is time passing? Witness the fit. Are you Meldor? Are you Meldor?
Ah, hello. You're the visitor Dugar told me about.
Holy shit.
Right? The Outlander?
It's Jaime from Game of Thrones when he had his long hair and beard. I am, yes. Are we ready?
Well, as ready as we can be. As Dugar probably told you, the seizures happen arbitrarily, but more often around this time. Come, follow me.
How convenient.
While I do appreciate your endeavours, I'm a little sceptical as to what good it will do. Whatever is wrong with Matilda is not ordinary. But I suppose chance is better than none, isn't it?
I mean, sure, yeah, why not? Let's save. It's been a while, and I trust nothing.
You have a visitor, Dugar.
Thank you, Meldor. And thank you for not changing your mind.
Get in.
It could happen any minute now. Just take a seat and wait. And I warn you, this is not going to be pleasant.
Alright, baby, convulse for me.
Oh, Matilda.
Convulse for me.
No, please. No.
Oh, and here we go.
Great timing.
They are coming. They are coming back. No, 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 please don't.
She's not very animated, is she? Whoa!
There's no other way.
Creepy!
Paint us.
I noticed the dialogue there said all while making love. What was that about? I think I heard something. Something about making love.
You mean you heard the voices? What are you? Some kind of medium?
Yes, I am. I knew you were going to say that. But seriously, it said something about making love, so I'm gonna need to make love to your wife. I mean, while she's conscious, don't get me wrong, nothing weird. You can watch if you want. Your brother, he's got to get out. I've heard these visions. I've had these visions since recently. It sounds bizarre, I know, and I don't understand it myself. Does the name Pentus mean anything to you? You fuck.
Pentus? I don't know, but...
That was the fisherman, don't you remember?
Jamie?
The one who collaborated with the brigands and was killed when he tried to resist the arrest.
Ah, yes, of course. And his companion drowned herself afterwards. Poor thing. But I don't understand. What, by the righteous path, does that have to do with Matilda's sickness?
I don't know. I'm Batman. I don't know, but something tells me that we should follow this lead, and I need to make love to her.
Something tells you this, I see. If the circumstances were any different, I would take you for a quack, trying to win my favor. But you seem honest, and I shouldn't leave anything untested. Meldar, where was that fisherman's house again?
I have a map.
Helps to have a map.
Of course, brother.
If Pentus really has anything to do with this, you should take a look at his old house. It should be abandoned. And now excuse me, both of you. I need some time for myself.
So what you're saying is, I can't make love to your wife. Because I just want to point out, this vision thing, it did say something about making love, and I feel like that's what they're suggesting. They want me to do it. Are you denying them? Okay, he's denying them. Alright, well, have fate be in your hands then. Alright, well anyway, what are you doing?
Here, this is the map. His house isn't far from the village, but you should be careful nonetheless. I don't need to tell you that the animals have grown savage recently. This red madness, or whatever they call it.
Yeah, animals are dicks. Knowledge. You said you're an arcanist, right? So are you part of this holy order, quote unquote, quote.
This holy order? By the gods, you really do have Outlander written all over your face. But no, I am not. I have, as all the magically gifted have, passed the walk to the water, but I didn't qualify to become a keeper or a magister. And to be honest, I didn't want to either.
So you're neither a wild mage nor a keeper. What does that make you? You punk?
A free arcanist, as are many others. But with all due respect, I think we should save the talk for later. Matilda's condition gets worse by the minute.
Alright, fine. Did you actually give me this map? Is the map a thing you actually gave me? I wasn't paying attention, but I don't seem to have one. So he's probably just giving me a map marker, I'm guessing. How do I... Here we go. His house... Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. We still need to go back and speak to Yarrow, and there's still a bunch of quests we need to do here. Wait a minute, read earnings. Let's read a bit. What are you? Landscapes of Enderal Golden Forest. A guide of the Golden Sickle for travelers and merchants. How long are you? A little too damn long, quite frankly. A little too damn long. Actually, you know what? You know what? I feel like reading this. Let's read it. Oh god, it's gonna be long. Alright, let's try and read it quickly. The Golden Forest is a mountain forest that sprawls east of Ark and the Farmer's Coast. Some scientists also associate the northeast strap of the Farmer's Coast with this region, which, even though geographically divided by a mountain range, displays a similar flora. Responsible for its name are the trees and bushes there that carry all year long golden to auburn autumn leaves. This vegetation can only be found here, not only in other places in Enderal, but this is nonetheless interesting. In the north of the high mountains, you'll find the ascent to the Autumn Pass or Ark's Last Watch that has already been mentioned in Volume 1. To the south and by far more... Okay, you know what? I'm bored already. I went through it. You want to read it? You can go right ahead. I was hoping it was going to give us some actual useful information. It really does just seem like a tourist guidebook. Which, you know, I mean, fair enough, I guess. Let's go check out the church real quick, and then we will end the episode after that. I probably should dump some stuff in here. If we can't find... You know what? For now, I'm going to put at least a couple of things in here. And if we can't find a store, then at least we're not carrying a bunch of shite, right? So, sure. Do we have any armor? Yes, we apparently have a shit ton of armor. There you go. There you go. Sure, I'll put the vagrant stuff in there, put the robes in there. Alright, so hopefully we can pick some stuff up now. Hello, buddy.
Stay where you are. You
Shit.
broke the law.
Shit.
You will not get away with this.
Hang on.
Pay your fine right now, or you're headed straight to prison. Stay where you are. You broke the law, and you will not get away with this. Pay your fine right now, or you're headed straight to prison.
God damn it. Alright, fine. Here you go. Here are 5 groschen, or whatever.
Alright. Be glad this is Enderal and not where you come from. Otherwise, you'd already be on a cross.
Did they take my stolen shit? Where the hell? Okay, so that's where the dungeon is. Interesting. Are we still by the church? We are, okay. Unless this is... It's the temple. It's kind of a church, I guess. Same sort of thing. Well, we're supposed to come here for some reason. I don't remember. I really don't remember. But yeah, we'll take a quick look in here. Evening. Evening.
My sir.
You are creepy as shit. Why are you staring at me? Oh, it's that guy. Man, he's everywhere. It's the Tanner Man and the Tanner Man's wife. And another person with that weird name.
What blessed, my sir.
Another farmer.
Hello.
A traveler. Song text. Oh, good lord. Chorus. Oh, Malthus, how we praise thee. Without the pot, where would we be? We cheer, exalt, and celebrate, and thus so great we abnegate. Verse 1. Once I was straying through the nothingness, was lost and all alone, but then I saw thy light and path, and so my spirit shone. That doesn't fucking rhyme. Oh, Malthus, how we praise thee, without the power, and whatever. Whatever. Who are you? What are you doing?
Walk blessed.
I'll try. You surely get around a lot, bitch. Have you learned about anything that might come in handy for an adventurer, bitch?
That's a good question. Let me think. I'm not sure if this helps, but an innkeeper told me lately that because of the Red Madness, very few prospectors are bold enough to go to the Shadow Steel mines in the Powder Desert anymore. If you have the smithing skills and want to find some precious ore, you should check one of the mines there.
Is it just me? Or does she sound like a GPS? Like, straight up sounds like a GPS. Turn left here. Okay.
An adventurer, huh? I suppose that depends on how daring you are. An old fellow in the Red Ox Inn told me about some kind of well up in the Northwind that's supposed to talk. Pathless magic, they say.
I found one of said wells.
I've got no intentions to become fodder for the wolves, so I haven't checked yet. But you might be more lucky than me.
Okay. Do you have anything to trade? I found some stuff. Most of which I just put in a bloody box, and of course now you'll buy it.
I might. What do you need?
I hate you. Oh, you only sell them by food. Oh, well, no, you don't. You sell them by potions as well. Poison of woe. You know what? Just take them. I ain't gonna use them. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, what else? Okay, so a bunch of ingredients. Still haven't done alchemy yet. We can get rid of these spell tomes. She ain't exactly paying a lot, but sure. I guess. It's space. We can sell all these things. See, all these tools, I don't know if we need them or not. I don't know. So we'll hold on to them for now. Why do we have an axe? Which is also apparently a tool. But it's not the same as like an axe that you wield. Strange. Alright, well thank you.
May his light guide you.
We can but hope. We can but hope. Hello, priest. I'm supposed to speak to you about something.
Walk blessed, my child.
Can you heal me?
Let me see. Yes, that is no injury light magic couldn't heal. Malthus bless this body, rid it of its afflictions and endow it with life, path abidingness and new strength. May your light guide this soul.
Thanks, buddy. Has anything interesting happened around here recently? Or, I'm an outlander. Could you explain to me what this path really is? Because I actually don't freaking know. What?
What it is? Now that's quite the question you're asking there. But fine, why not? The path is two things. For one, it is the name of holy writing that encompasses both the revelation of the Lightborn after the fall of the Eterna King Azataron, and the journey of the first vassals to Enderal, who founded this country under Malthus's guidance. It also tells us the virtue of the path, the ideals by which every Endralean should live, which is the only way to salvation.
What nonsense. I see, thank you for your explanation. More? That was weird. A holy calling, the journey of the first vassals, the revelation of the Lightborn. Alright, tell me about the holy calling.
Only a people united in flesh and spirit shall prevail throughout the ages. Verse 39. There's the path of the manufacturers, whose hard work provides for the iron and food of our people. Then there's the path of the erudites, who follow professions that require higher knowledge, such as scribery and alchemy. And then there are the sublime, who were born to lead our country. Within one's path, a person is free to choose, but to cross those borders is almost always blasphemy.
Sounds like a laugh. So simply put, the different paths are castes.
Ah, yes, if you want to call it that.
I do. Okay, alright, give me more knowledge about the revelation of the Lightborn.
Yes. Now don't tell me you've never heard of that before.
I heard it in the opening.
It is recounted the same way in the entire civilized world. It was the Lightborn who saved this world from the chaos it fell into after Azatron's death.
Okie dokie, and what about the journey of the first vassals?
Yes. Enderal was, other than countries such as Nehrim, Kira, or wherever you come from, an uncharted land. It was Malphus himself who showed a young couple, Selna and Keteron, and their followers the way to Enderal. But it would take far too long to recite that entire tale, and I doubt you have that much time. If you are interested in their journey, I suggest you read The Path. It is good for the soul anyway, even for an outlander.
Racist bastard. Alright, return. Anything else? I say thanks. I'm not gonna say what nonsense. That's just dickery.
If you feel that way, there is nothing I can do for you.
God damn it, I hate when the game does that. I hate when Skyrim does that. Anyway, has anything interesting happened around here?
Well, I suppose that depends on what you deem as interesting.
Just get to the point,
I'm certain you've heard about the
motherfucker.
tragic events in Ark. Apparently the Magister who murdered those children was from Riverville himself. And then there's the mayor's wife.
Oh, I'm well
She's
aware
been
of her.
sick for moons now, and even I cannot help her.
Yeah, well, you
Dreadful
suck.
times are these, truly.
Oh, I know.
I wish I could do more.
I wish you could do more too, but you can't because you suck at your job. Alright, so can we go in here? Temple key, okay. And do we need a key for this as well? Yes. Do you have the key? Let's have a look-see, shall we? How does one sneak? Oh, yeah, I changed it. I put on a different button. No, he doesn't. Okay. Interesting. What about this? I feel like we probably read this one, but let's go through it really quick just in case. Pretty damn sure we did, though. Anytime. Holy shit, there we go. Alright, so it looks like we're done in the church. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to end it here. Next time we'll probably try and help the mayor's wife and try and find out what's going on with the kid. We might have time to go back and do these two bits for, you know, Jesper. Go tell him the things.
Hello.
But I would imagine we're going to be too busy in this town because it seems huge and it seems like there's a lot to do here. So yeah, we'll try and knock out the thing with the kid next time and the mayor's wife, and we'll see what else we can find. Bow before your king. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. As always, if you did, I always appreciate a like. And once again, thank you for the overwhelming support. You guys are awesome. And yeah, if you have any suggestions for fixing the sound issues that I haven't already tried, that would really help out. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Good night, everybody, and goodbye.